In this interesting episode, guys, we're going to be talking about three following interesting things. Number one, we're going to be talking about Daniel Akpe. He has something to say concerning his situation. Number two, well, Mangoba Ngiti says no, the number one jersey, guys, is still up for grabs. So Ronan Williams is not actually guaranteed to come time. Number three, we're going to be talking about Roger Dasa and explain the inconsistency within the Mamelodi Sundowns. So are you interested? Then please stick around. To those that will stick around, guys, if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, good people, it is free of charge. Guys, before we jump back into the video, guys, please, the best way or the best form of support, please don't skip those ads. Number one, watch as many as possible. Number two, you can support this channel by clicking the join button, becoming a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 rand a month. Number three, guys, you can actually thank the channel provided that you love this content. So if you do so, click the button called thanks. You can donate as much as you want. It's just a once-off thing. Having said all of that, good people, guys, where do we start? Let's start with this one, a very quite interesting one. Roger Dasa has got this to say, quite interesting things. Diagnosing the situation at Mamelodi Sundowns, he says, well. The way I see it, Sundowns have so much quality, so they keep changing the lineups. That's what Roger Dasa believes. I think it affects the players. Playing 1 week, then not playing, I think players aim to play every game. Right. I think the chopping and changing of the squad sometimes can have a negative impact on individual players who are used to playing every game and the club they form. They were stars at the club and arrive at Sundowns, became contributors who have already fantastic squad. When players play 3 or 4 consecutive games, they automatically become better players. Also opposition players are motivated when they face Sundowns and they know they might be recruited at Sundowns. When a league is too congested in such a short space of time, results are always going to be like that. You can see already that results are pretty inconsistent, with no team really being consistent so far this season. I think players who sign for Sundowns have a vision that he is going to play every week. I think any player plans to play only 5 or 10 games per season, but at Sundowns there is intense competition for those spots. Right. We're gonna jump into straight the other story as well before we end with the Mangoba Ngiti story. Right, good people, Mangoba Ngiti says the number one jersey at Sundowns is actually not for Ronan Williams. He has this to say. It's not going to be a rotation, but I will say anyone can be the number one goalkeeper at Sundowns. We have 4 goalkeepers who can play at any given time. It is always important for us to induct Ronan Williams very quickly, integrate him to the group, which I believe he has done fairly well, right? But the competition is still wide open. You don't know how the season is going to finish, and you don't know what is going to be happening at the Champions League. When he is playing, he must also do the best he can to make sure he stays there, because in our team we have too many matches and everybody else is expected to give us something. When you look at what is happening at training, I can tell you Dennis is looking very good. Right. I can tell you Ryan is looking very good. Kenneth is also looking very good. But Ronan has done well too, to be honest. So the competition is still wide open, and I will not want to dwell on who is the number 1 or number 2, because I brought him in to come and assist in that space, and he has done fairly well. That is for Ronan Williams. Now, moving along, we want to go into Babalo. the Nigerian goalkeeper, who has actually now a South African permit. He's got this, Daniel Akpeyi, he's got this to say. I'm still in discussion with some clubs, so hopefully I can be sorted soon. It is a matter of weighing up the options, since there are few things to consider before I still want to compete and win things in the professional setup. There are local clubs that I have engaged, and we are in talks about how we can work out a deal. Being without a club has been a new experience for me in my professional career, but unfortunately, I'm mentally strong to handle this. One thing for sure is that I'm not going to play back home. Okay, so he's never gonna go back to Nigeria. He says the following thing as well. Definitely, I want to continue playing, and that is why I'm engaging clubs with a view of playing, says Daniel Akpeyi, who was linked with Sekhukhune United, Amazulu at the beginning of the season. Now, having told you all of the things that I've just told you now, I want you guys to get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think about what I've already told you. You know what I'm saying? So, having said all of that thing, let's meet in the comment section below. Until the next episode, good people, please take care.